do we willingly seek out fear? Horror captivates audiences by tapping into our deepest anxieties, triggering both psychological and physiological responses. Through disturbed visuals, immersive storytelling, and existential dread, horror creates an experience that is both terrifying and thrilling. Works like Junji Ito's Uzumaki and Outlast 1 exemplify this, using grotesque imagery, masterful sound design, and atmospheric tension to pull audiences into a world where fear becomes entertainment. Firstly, the biological response to horror is a significant factor. When exposed to frightening stimuli, the body activates the flight or fight response, resulting in an increased heart rate and rapid breathing. This reaction, while primarily a survival mechanism, can also produce a pleasurable rush akin to the excitement felt by thrill seekers. The adrenaline surge provides energy and focus, creating a sense of exhilaration that some find thrilling. Nonetheless, equally significant is the psychological impact of horror. One series I believe does the best is Uzumaki. A Japanese manga written and illustrated by Junji Ito tells a story about a town in Japan named Kurojo that slowly becomes obsessed with the thought of spirals. Initially, one of the main characters, Suichi, witnessed his father become obsessed with spirals. Furthermore, this later on caused a macabre events to occur, such as intense supernatural occurrences. Junji Ito's Uzumaki explores the terror of the unknown and the inability to control one's surroundings, a concept encapsulated in its central image of endless spirals, along with the grotesqueness of endless body horror. Junji Ito combines this theme with a haunting artistic style that greatly enhances the story's atmosphere, making the reader both visually and emotionally immersed. Ito's work exemplifies how psychological horror can transcend cultural boundaries, resonating with audiences worldwide. As I have previously stated, visuals in Uzumaki are meticulously detailed, from the intricate spirals that symbolize existential dread to the grotesque imagery used that invokes repulsion and fascination. The interplay of light and shadows in Ito's artwork creates a sense of unease, as the viewer is constantly aware of unseen threats lurking at the edge of each panel. Outlast 1, a video game created by Red Barrel Studio and later published in 2013, tells a story about an investigative journalist named Miles Upshur. Miles later embarks on a journey to investigate an abandoned asylum, but the asylum was overrun by patients who have been relentlessly experimented on, causing each patient to have severe physical and mental trauma. This innately causes the asylum to become a hellish nightmare. Miles navigates the asylum with nothing but a night vision camcorder and the intent to escape the hellish facility. Accordingly, Outlast stands out as a triumph of storytelling and atmospheric horror. This game is not just about scaring players, it immerses them in a world where every detail feels purposeful. The environment breathes with tension, and every character's backstory adds a layer of emotional weight. The beauty of Outlast 1 lies in its remarkable ability to seamlessly integrate a haunting narrative with a terrifying, visually immersive environment. From the exact moment the game begins, players are greeted with a visual style that is both haunting and meticulously crafted. The oppressive, gothic environments, such as the decrepit asylum setting, are rendered with a level of detail that makes them feel alive. Each crack in the wall, every rusted pipe, and every flickering light adds to the atmosphere of dread. The game direction is so evocative that it transforms ordinary spaces into places brimming with potential horrors. The game's sound design is equally remarkable. The ambient sounds, a creaking floorboard, a distant whisper, or the sudden silence heighten the tension, making players accurately aware of their surroundings. What truly sets Outlast 1 apart from its storytelling is the game's plot is told through a series of letters, diary entries, and conversations, each interaction shedding light on dark history of the asylum. These fragments of text are not mere exposition. They reveal the personal struggles and fears of the people who lived there or died there. The game's narrative is built on the tension between these fragments of the past and the player's present-day exploration. Furthermore, the characters in Outlast 1 are more than just victims of horror. They have lives, hopes, and fears that players can connect with. This layer of emotional depth makes the horror more personable and relatable. The game's approach to horror and fear is also nuanced. It doesn't rely solely on jump scares or cheap thrills, but instead builds tension through environmental storytelling. Just simply having a presence inside the asylum is truly terrifying, I would know I'm speaking from experience as well. This makes the horror feel organic and earned, as if the terror is a natural response to the world players are exploring. Understanding the appeal of horror involves recognizing the multi-faced nature of the genre. It encompasses biological responses, existential themes, psychological engagement, visual elements, storytelling techniques, and cultural influences. These factors together create a compelling experience that can both be thrilling and thought-provoking for many individuals, contributing to enduring popularity of horror as an art form. Beyond the immediate thrill, horror also serves as a reflection of societal fears and anxieties. Many of the most influential works in the genre, such as Uzumaki and Outlast, tap into broader existential concerns, from the loss of control over one's body and mind to the consequences of scientific experimentation. Moreover, horror's ability to immerse audiences extends beyond just visual and auditory elements. It is also deeply tied to emotional and psychological investment. The best horror works create a strong connection between the audience and its characters, making their struggles feel personal, whether it's Shuichi witnessing his town's descent into madness in Uzumaki, or you desperately navigating the asylum in Outlast. These protagonists serve as a conduits for our audience's own fears. Their helplessness and resilience mirror the tension that viewers and players experience, reinforcing the idea that fear is not just about what is seen, but also what is felt. This emotional resonance assures that horror remains a powerful and lasting genre that continues to captivate audiences worldwide. Just wanted to say, thank you so much for watching. It truly does mean a lot. Feel free to subscribe if you're new here, or drop a like. Seriously though, thank you for watching. It truly does mean a lot.